your first time joining us, please, you're welcome. Please make sure you click the subscribe button, subscribe for us, and make sure you like this particular video. Okay, everybody watching me, make sure you like the video, and don't forget to comment your name and your location, because I need to take every African as a friend. I'm speaking from Ghana. I need all of you as a friend. So if you can hear me, like the video and comment your name and your location so that I can also reply you and comment and take you as a friend. Okay, I'm speaking from Ghana. Now let's tackle this issue. So as you all know, today is D9. Today is December 9th, and there is a protest happening in Tanzania. Hope you're all aware that there's a protest happening in Tanzania right now. Today is December 9th, and I'll bring you all the updates and what is happening there. Even though the dictator woman is trying to prevent the people from going on the street, we will try to just come and give you the updates on what is happening there exactly. Okay, so I'll come back here in some hours time to come and give you guys the exact update happening. But before then, let's talk about what is happening in Burkina Faso. So we just woke up this morning. Actually, it started last night. But we woke up this morning to the story that Nigerian Air Force carrying 11 military officials or military officers. Nigerian Air Force carrying 11 military officers were seen in Burkina Faso. Landing in Burkina Faso. They tried landing. I mean, if I say land, you don't understand. They tried landing their aircraft in Burkina Faso soil without their permission. They just took off from wherever they are, and then we just saw them land in Burkina Faso. And you know, it is very funny that Nigeria Army and Tinubu, these guys are trying to create problem. Okay, so I'm coming to show you a map. But before that, I'll show you a video about the AES, Alliance of Sahel State. They have released a press statement on what happened last night. That Nigerian Air Force have landed on their soil without their permission. They just landed on their soil without permission. And I'm going to show you the speech of the general, the AES, one of their spokesperson who was speaking today, who he spoke, and he was giving a press briefing about the incident. And now as I speak to you, 11 Nigerian Air Force officials or 11 Nigerian Army have been arrested. Those who were in the airplane, they have all been arrested. So watch this. This is the statement or the speech coming from the AES, the Alliance of Sahel State, their spokesperson, one of their spokesperson. He's giving a speech about the incident that Nigerians Air Force went to land on AES, their soil. He went to land in Burkina Faso without their permission. He has breached their airspace. Watch the video. Nigeria, you guys, your country, your leaders are creating problem. So this is it. This is a video of the AES military general giving a brief about the incident. This is the AES military general, and he's speaking in French. Okay, he's speaking in French, and all that he's saying is that they have intercepted an aircraft, or they have grounded an aircraft, and that is a Nigerian Air Force that landed on their land without their permission. So they have grounded that Air Force. And for that matter, they as AES, they as a configuration, AES, Alliance of Sahel State, they are issuing a statement that any aircraft that will land on their soil without their permission, that kind of aircraft or military aircraft should be shot down. That is the statement coming from this general speaking. So that is the statement coming from this general. He's saying that any aircraft that lands on AES, their soil, whether Niger, Mali, or Burkina Faso, without their permission, that aircraft should shut down. They should shoot it down. Or even in their airspace, even if it is roaming in their airspace, they should shoot it down, because you cannot roam on somebody's airspace just like that. You are violating their airspace. And so that's the AES general giving a speech about what happened last night. Nigerian Air Force was seen landing in Burkina Faso soil. Nigerian Air Force was seen landing in Burkina Faso soil last night. And as I speak to you, 11 officials have been arrested. 11 military generals who were in that aircraft have been detained. They have been detained by the Burkina Faso forces. They have arrested them. They have detained them. What do you guys say? What do you guys make of this? What do you guys, let me know your view. Like the video for me, please. Like the video and share the video. Everybody like the video, share the video for me. What do you make of this? Niger is a sovereign country. Burkina Faso is a sovereign country. Mali is a sovereign country. These guys all have their military, they have their security system and everything. They have rules and everything. How would Nigeria just land an aircraft onto their soil without their permission? Emergency, they just landed, emergency, without their permission. That means there's something wrong. And already you know that this man is still roaming in Africa. Macron is still roaming in Africa. France is still in Africa. France is still in Africa. And they have connected with Nigerians. That's why 3 days ago, I came here to tell you that 3 days ago, France made a call. Macron made a call with Tinubu. And just after that call, Tinubu sent his air force to Benin to go and create problem. And it's the same thing that is happening here. So the question will be, why is Nigerian Air Force seen on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission? Why is Nigerian Air Force seen on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission? That's a question every African should start asking. It means there's something fishy. France is trying always a means to find something over there. They are trying always a means to plant something there. They are trying always a means to do something in that soil, soil. But I tell you, it is not going to work. Now, let me show you a map, okay? Let me show you a map of where Burkina Faso is, where Benin, where Nigeria is, and why they were able to go and land in Burkina Faso. Watch this. Watch this. So this is the military general speaking. Let me show you this one. So this is a map, okay? Everybody, please like the video, okay? You guys are here, but you're not liking my video. You are here, but you're not liking my video. Why? All of you are expecting you to like the video, okay? I'm showing you a map. All of you, please like the video for me because I'm here with you guys, and I don't have to tell you to like the video. So if you're here, you can hear me like the video. So this is a map, okay? So let me show you the map. So look at where Nigeria is. Look at where Nigeria is. This is where Nigeria is. So this is where Nigeria is, okay? And this is where Benin. This is where Benin. This is Benin. This is Benin. And this is Burkina Faso. This is Burkina Faso. So look at all the way from Nigeria to Burkina Faso. It's a long distance. And now we all know that in Benin, there was a coup d'etat which they have stopped. They have forwarded it, or they have thwarted it. They have breached it. I mean, I don't have to even say so that you guys understand. There was a coup d'etat, but they have stopped it. They didn't make it happen. Yes, they didn't make it happen. And so we saw Nigerians going to Benin with their aircraft to go and bomb and be throwing air strikes and all that. And for that matter, the coup didn't happen in Benin. So if Nigeria is having anything to do with anybody, it should be from Nigeria to Benin. If Nigeria have anywhere to go and do anything, it should be from Nigeria to Benin. But this time around, it didn't happen like that too. It went from Nigeria, crossed Benin, and then they went to land on the soil of Burkina Faso. So the question will be, what is Nigeria doing in Burkina Faso? What is Nigeria doing on the soil of Burkina Faso? At this time that Macron is roaming in Africa, France is roaming in Africa, what is Nigeria doing on the soil of Burkina Faso? That's the question we are all asking. Can you guys hear me? Please, if you can hear me, comment, let me know we are here. If you can hear me, comment, let me know you are here, because this thing I'm talking about is very serious. We all need to pay attention. France is in Africa. Macron is in Africa. They made a call. I told you earlier video that Macron made a call to Tinubu that they are going to support him. And just after that, 3 days ago, Nigerian army sent their troops to Benin. They sent their troops to Benin to go and destabilize the place. And as I speak to you, the coup that was supposed to happen, they have gone to stop the coup. Nigerian army went to Benin. So now, if Nigeria have anything to do with anybody, it has to be from Nigeria to Benin, because I know that it is Benin that there was supposed to be a coup d'etat. So if Nigeria have anything to do with anybody, it should be from Nigeria to Benin. From Nigeria to Benin. But this time around, the Nigerian army have moved from the whole of Nigeria. They have crossed Benin. They have crossed Benin, and then they crossed Benin, then straight to Burkina Faso. So you ask yourself, what is Nigerian army or Nigerian Air Force doing on the soil of Burkina Faso? That is the question every African should be asking. How will Nigeria cross all this long while? Cross here, cross Benin, go across Togo and other places, and to Burkina Faso. What are they doing? What are they going to do on the soil of Burkina Faso? What are they looking for on the soil of Burkina Faso? So it tells you that these guys are on agenda. These guys are on agenda. These guys are on agenda. I'm telling you. These guys are on agenda. They are on agenda. On an agenda. I told you that France have lost Burkina Faso. France have lost Benin. France have lost Niger. They have lost Chad. They have lost Senegal. They have lost most of the countries. So now they are very careful not to lose any ally again. France, they have lost Benin, lost Burkina Faso, lost Niger, lost Senegal, lost Chad, and most of the Francophone countries. They have lost them all. So now they are very wild. They are very wild and that's the key word. They are very wild that they do not want to lose any friend, any ally again. That is why they are very careful on the soil of Africa right now. So now the people they are trying to use is one of these guys. Nigeria, Tinubu. The people now France is trying to use is Tinubu. France is now trying to use Tinubu, Nigeria. That is why when there was supposed to be a coup d'etat, a coup was supposed to be in Benin. There was supposed to be a coup in Benin. Nigeria sent their military to Benin to go and disturb the place and they stop the coup. I hope you understand what I'm saying. There was a coup in Benin. Nigerian, after Macron made a call to Tinubu, Nigerians sent their military to go to Benin and go and disturb the place. So as I speak to you, there is no coup in Benin again. Now, you ask yourself, after that, what is Nigerian doing in Burkina Faso soil without their permission? What is the Nigerian army or the Nigerian Air Force doing on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission? That's the question everybody should be asking. We should be all asking ourselves this question. So now let me show you exactly what happened, okay? It is on X, it's on Twitter. It happened last night, okay? It happened last night whilst we are asleep. So this morning that I just saw it, okay? It happened last night. That Nigerian Air Force landed on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission, and they have arrested 11 of the military officials who were on the plane. They have arrested 11 of them, Nigerian military. Burkina Faso have arrested them. They have detained 11 of them. 11 of the Nigerian Air Force officials have been detained by Burkina Faso because they landed on their soil without their permission. They have seized their aircraft, and arrested 11 of them because they landed in Burkina Faso without their permission to use their airspace. So now, let me read what is on Twitter right now so that you see what I'm saying. I don't lie to you. Anytime I come here, I give you nothing but the fact. What is happening is what I'll give you. This is from Twitter. It happened last night, okay? But we were asleep. And it happened. So there is it. Please like and share, everybody, like and share. There is it. I don't know whether you guys can see, but I'll read it for you. So let me see. So this is it. So Burkina Faso detains. Please listen. I'm reading it for you because you can't read. Because it is upside down. So I'll read it for you to understand. Burkina Faso detained 11 Nigerian troops after unauthorized emergency landing. Burkina Faso detains 11 Nigerian troops after unauthorized emergency landing. I hope you are getting the information. Like the video and share. Please like and share. I'm giving you vital information. Now, let me read what is under so that you understand. The C-130 transport aircraft entered Burkina Faso's airspace without clearance and touched down emergently in Bobo Dioulasso Dialasso, Bobo Dialasso, the C-130 transport aircraft entered Burkina Faso's airspace without clearance. The key word is clearance. Without permission. It means without permission. Without permission. Without clearance. And touched down immediately in Bobo Dialasso. I mean, I think that would be one of their capitals or their town in Burkina Faso. So you see what I was saying? This on X. So this is on X. This is what is trending on Twitter. Those of you who are listening, pay attention. What I just read to you is trending on Twitter. It is trending on Twitter. And it is saying that Nigerian Air Force or Nigerian troops who are in aircraft, military aircraft, they went to land on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission, without their clearance. Clearance means permission. They didn't ask them anything. They just went to land on their soil. That's a breach of airspace. That's a violation, a breach of airspace. You can't just go and enter somebody's airspace without telling them, without clearance. So Nigeria have breached the airspace. That is why 11 of the officials have been arrested. 11 of the military officials have been arrested. Those who are on the plane, they have been arrested and detained by the Burkina Faso security. They have been detained. So you see what is happening? Sorry. So you see what is happening? You see what is happening? Why is Nigeria landing on Burkina Faso soil? After France is already in the country, France is already on the soil of Africa. What is Nigeria doing on the soil of Burkina Faso? Nigeria, your army. What is your army doing on the soil of Burkina Faso? Already, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, they do not have anything to do with France again. Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso don't have anything to do with France again. So what is Nigerian army doing on the soil of Burkina Faso? So the AES spokesperson has released a press statement. This is him. The AES official. This is AES. This is the military general for AES. Okay, the spokesperson, Alliance of Sahel State. This is the spokesperson for the Alliance of Sahel State. Okay, the military general for Alliance of Sahel State, AES, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. He is giving a speech, a press statement just after the incident, and he's giving a press statement that they have seized a military aircraft from Nigeria and arrested 11 of them for violating their airspace. That's what he's saying in French. He's saying it in French, that they have detained 11 Nigerian Air Force or Nigerian troops and have seized their aircraft for violating their airspace. That's what he's saying. He's saying it in French. He's saying it in French. This is a military general from AES, one of the spokesperson. So you see, Nigeria, if you guys don't talk to your leader, Tinubu will create problem for all of you. I'm telling you, if you don't speak to your president, Tinubu, if Nigeria don't speak to their president, Tinubu, he's going to create a problem for them. Yes, he's going to create a problem for them. Why would Nigeria want to go and destabilize somebody's country? Why would Nigerian Air Force want to go and land on somebody's soil without their permission, without clearance, without any permission? They just went to land on somebody's soil. And already, the AES is on very high alert. The AES, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, they are very high alert because they are aware that there are traitors in Africa. There are a lot of traitors in Africa. There are a lot of traitors in Africa who want their downfall. Their own Africans want their downfall. So they are very careful. So if you're a Nigerian army and you go and land on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission, you are seen as a traitor. Why do you go and land on their soil without their permission, without their clearance? You are seen as a traitor. Because already you are dealing with France. Already Nigeria, you are dealing with France. Nigerian and Tinubu and your army, you are dealing with France. France says he's going to support you. France has made a statement that they're going to support Nigeria. So already you guys are dealing with France. As you are dealing with France, you have become a threat to AES. Because AES, France is their threat. Because France is finding every way and means to clamp that country down. And so they are very on high alert. So how will Nigeria want to go and land on their soil? You will be seen as a threat. And that is why the general have made statement, okay? This general, let me go back in again. This general, military general, okay? He's the spokesperson for the AES. They have issued a statement and they're saying that from now on, any military or any aircraft that will land on their soil without clearance, that aircraft should shut down. He has made a statement. He said that from now, any aircraft from any part of Africa, any military that will land on their soil without their clearance or without permission should be shut down. That's what he's saying. It should be shut down. Because this is not Pan-Africanism. This is real terrorism. You can't land on somebody's soil just like that. For what reason? Why would you just go and land on somebody's soil? So as I speak to you, 11 Nigeria military officials have been arrested in Burkina Faso. They have detained 11 of them. 11 Nigerian officials have been detained by Burkina Faso militaries because they saw them violating their airspace. 11 of them, 11 of them have been arrested. 11 Nigerian military troops have been detained by Burkina Faso forces for violating their airspace. Some are even making claims that they should have even crashed them down. Yes, if you go on Twitter, if you go on X, Twitter, there's a lot of people who are saying all this. People are saying that, listen, they should have been what? They should have been shut down. Yes, people are saying they should have been shut down because you cannot just go and land in somebody's airspace. Because already you guys are seen as a threat. We don't even know that whether the military aircraft that you were carrying, we don't even know what was inside. Whether some bandits were inside, whether some terrorists were inside, whether something secret was inside that aircraft, we don't know. So why do you go and land on somebody's soil? Why do you go and land on Burkina Faso soil, Nigerian army, without any permission? Why do you go and land on their soil? That's what people are saying, that aircraft should have been even shut down. That's what people are saying on Twitter, X. On X, people are saying that they even left them. They should have shut that aircraft down because these are seen as threats. For going to land on somebody's soil without permission is a threat. So they should have been shut down. That's what people are saying on Twitter. And I can't agree more. Because how do you already, these AES are battling with terrorism and all that. How do you go and land your aircraft on their soil without their permission? We don't know anything about the aircraft. We don't know what was inside the aircraft. We don't know the people who were in the aircraft, whether bandits, whether terrorists were inside. We don't know. So how do you go and land your plane on our soil without permission? That's a question you're asking the Nigerians, the Nigerian army. So you see, the AES have to be extra careful because if they will fall, it will come from within. Yes, if the AES will fall, it will come from within. I mean, it will come from Africa. Our own people will try to make them fall because of money. Because of money. Tinubu and the rest. Because of money, they can do everything for AES to fall. But the AES have to be very vigilant and very serious not to allow that thing to happen. They should be very critical and serious. They shouldn't allow anything like that. Anything that happen again, they should shoot it down. If any aircraft go and violate their airspace, that aircraft should be down. It should be down. Because you can't do that. So that's what they are saying. That's what's happening. And I support it. So this is it. That's it. So I showed you the map, okay? I showed you the map. And I was telling you why this thing is happening. I showed you the map. Look at the map. This is a map of Nigeria. Look at Nigeria. That's Nigeria. This is Nigeria. All the way to Benin. This is Benin. Benin, where the coup was about to happen, that they stopped the coup. Here there was a coup supposed to happen. They stopped the coup. And then from Benin, it moved to Burkina Faso. So this is Burkina Faso. Okay. So now, Nigeria doesn't have anything to do with Burkina Faso. As it stands right now, Nigerians have nothing to do with Burkina Faso. The only people Nigerians were dealing with was Benin, because they went to their country to go and stop the military coup that was happening. So we know that it is Nigeria and Benin who are having something to do. But how come Nigeria was able to move all the way from Nigeria, they passed Benin all the way to Burkina Faso to go and land over here? Go and land in Burkina Faso. in some forest, oh, in some forest. That's where they went to land on their airspace. Do you think this is normal? This is not normal. Nigerians are having an agenda. France is having an agenda in Africa. Nigerians, they are trying to use Nigerians for an agenda. Because to move from Nigeria all the way to Benin, from Benin all the way to Burkina Faso, to go and land on their soil. Look at where they landed. Look at where they landed. This is Burkina Faso, and they went to land somewhere in the bush. They have an agenda. So the Burkina Faso and the AES have to be extra careful. They have to make sure they shoot everything. They put down any airplane that tries to come on their soil without their permission. You get it? So this is what's happening today. No, this happened today. Nigeria, Tinubu. So guys, that's the information I've given you. Okay, that's the information I've given you. So you guys should make sure that you like the video, like my videos, share my videos. You see right now, I have given you guys valid information. I have given you guys valid analysis and information that maybe you not get it anyway. I've showed you my view of the whole thing. How the AES have to be very serious and vigilant, because if the AES will fall, it will come from within. If the AES will fall, to come from within, to come from its own fellow Africans. So they have to be extra careful about some of these things. Nigerians and other places, they have to be careful, because you cannot go and land on somebody's soil with your plane without their permission, without their clearance. It breaches the airspace violation. It breaches the airspace agreement. And so I support them. I support Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. And I support them that any military who would try to go and use their airspace without their clearance, they should get it down. Shut it down. That's all I can say. Because you can't violate somebody's airspace. You can't do that. You can't do that. You need to take permission before you do that thing. So guys, that's the valid information I've given you guys. So follow my page, like my page, and anytime I come here, try to support me by liking my videos and all that, okay? So thank you so much. If there's any update, I'll come back in the evening to come and give you updates, okay? I'll come back in the evening to come and talk about Uganda. So today there's a protest in Tanzania. But the woman, the dictator woman is trying everything possible to make the protest not successful, because he has sent so much. He has sent so many securities and the people are afraid. The woman, he has sent so many securities and giving warnings and all that, so the people are afraid to come out. But I'll come back later to give you the update whether the people are still resilient to still go on the street to protest. So in the afternoon or evening time, I'll come back again to give you more update on what is happening in Tanzania and then Uganda. Okay, I'll come back again to give you that update. So like the video, share the video for me. Thank you so much. I'll come back again in the evening. Share my videos and like the video. Thank you. So Nigeria is trying to create problem. Nigeria, Tinubu is using France is using Tinubu to create problem. France is using Tinubu to create problem. This man, France, Macron, he's using this man to create problem in Africa. This man is using this man to create problem in Africa. Macron is using Tinubu to try and create problem in Africa. Macron is trying to use Tinubu to create problem in Africa. He's the same person who made a call. He made a call to Tinubu. And then just after the call, Tinubu ordered his military or his air force to go to Benin. They went to Benin and they went to create problem there. And the coup that was supposed to happen there, they went and stopped the coup. He just did a call to Nigeria, and Nigeria, Tinubu ordered his men to go to Benin. The same thing that is happening. So this man, Macron, France, he is trying to use Tinubu to create problem in Africa, to start creating problem, war and all that in Africa. Because what he did today, what they are doing today in Burkina Faso is a clear example. Going to use somebody's airspace without their permission, you are trying to create problem. Nigerian army going to use Burkina Faso airspace without clearance, without their permission, is a breach of the agreement about the airspace. And that is what this guy is trying to do. He's pushing this man. You know, this man likes money. This man likes money. He likes money. A real corrupt person. So he's trying to use money and another thing to bribe this man to create problem. He's trying to use money and other things. This man trying to use money to let this man create problem in Africa. But the truth is, if he doesn't take care, he will be gone. Because people will not allow him. Burkina Faso and the rest will not allow him to create that problem. He will be gone. So he should be careful. He should be careful. He should be careful. So if you are Nigerian listening to me, you guys need to warn your president, your leader, Tinubu. You need to give him some message that what he is trying to do, he is trying to create problem for all of you. He's trying to create problem for not only him, for all the Nigerians. Tinubu is trying to create problem for all of you. So you should warn him to be extra careful by trying to let this man use him. This man is trying to use him. This is him. This man is trying to use Tinubu. This man, Macron, France, he is trying to use Tinubu of Nigeria to create problem in Africa. And Nigerians have to be extra careful, talk to their leader before escalate, because we are not going to sit down for that thing to happen. Nigerians should be very careful. We are not going to sit there for that thing to happen. So if Nigerians don't wake up and talk to their leader, we are not going to stand. We are not going to be okay with them. We are going to stand firm against them. That's what I can say. Because you can't be taking money from this man. You can't be taking bribes. You can't be taking support. You can't be taking aid from this man to go and create problem for Africans. It will not happen. That's what I can tell. I can tell every Nigerian listening to me. So that's the message. That's the message. So Nigerians, the ball is in your court. You have to be extra careful. I've told you. So guys, that's the news for today. Okay, at least I'll give you some update about today. But if there's any update today, again, I'll come back in the afternoon or evening. I'll come and give you the latest update. Okay, but this is an update that all of you need to follow. Just go on Twitter, Twitter. Okay, the information is there, or the developing story is there. Okay, as I speak to you, 11 Nigerian military or 11 Nigerian troops have been arrested. Thank you so much. Okay, somebody just liked the video. Thank you. The person who liked the video, thank you so much. Okay, if you are here, like the video for me. Those who are liking it, thank you so much. Comment, let me know where you are watching me from. Comment, let me know where you are watching me from. Thank you so much for liking the video. Comment, let me know where you are watching me from. As I speak to you, 11 Nigerian troops or 11 Nigerian military have been arrested in Burkina Faso. 11 Nigerian aircraft, 11 Nigerian military have been arrested in Burkina Faso. 11 Nigerian military have been detained in Burkina Faso. They were in an aircraft. Okay, these military officials were in an aircraft, and we don't know where they were going. We don't know where they were going. They just went and landed on Burkina Faso soil. They just went and landed on Burkina Faso soil without permission, without clearance, and they have been arrested. Without permission, without clearance, they have been arrested by the Burkina Faso forces. They have arrested 11 of the Nigerian troops, and they have detained them. They are questioning them. Why did they land on their soil without their permission? Why did you come and land on our soil without a clearance? So they are asking them questions. They have detained them, and that's the way to go. Next time, they should shoot that thing down. Next time, that aircraft will be down, because that's the warning they have given, that next time, if you come onto our airspace without permission, your aircraft will be down. That's the command they have given. That's the command this man. That's the command. He has given this. He's the one saying it. That's the spokesperson for 8 years. Spokesperson for 8 years. Okay? The spokesperson for 8 years. He has made that statement that next time that any military aircraft land on their airspace without their permission, they will shoot it down. This is from the Burkina Faso military forces. They are saying it. Next time that any military aircraft land on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission, that aircraft will be shut down. That's what the AES is saying. He's speaking in French, okay? I don't know whether you guys can speak French. Me, I can't speak French, but if you go on Twitter, they have translated it into English. So I'm speaking what he's saying. He's saying that he has given a brief update about the whole incident. And he's saying that last night, a military aircraft landed on their soil, an emergency military aircraft landed on their soil. And that aircraft is for Nigeria. That aircraft is for Nigeria, Nigerian Air Force. Their aircraft landed on the soil of Burkina Faso without their permission. Without their permission. So, all those inside the aircraft, 11 of them have been arrested. 11 of them have been detained. They have been detained by the Burkina Faso forces. They have detained all the militaries in the aircraft, 11 of them. And now, he's giving a press statement that next time that any aircraft or any military aircraft is seen on their soil without permission, that aircraft will be shut down. Next time that any military aircraft, whether Air Force, whatever, land on their soil or they see them on their airspace, they will shoot it down because they have not called them for any clearance. They have not called them for any agreements. So they will shoot it down. So that's what he's saying. They are very wild. And I like the AES, their energy. That's the AES speaking. That's what they're saying. And I like the energy. Okay. So guys, please like the video for me. Everybody like the video. Who is here? Are my friends over here? Are my supporters over here? If you're a real supporter of this page, please like the video for me. And comment to let me know whether you're here. If you're a real supporter of this page, comment, let me know you're here. Okay, comment, let me know you're here. All real supporters, comment, let me know. So, today, in the afternoon, I'll come back to talk about Uganda and then Tanzania, okay? There's a protest in Tanzania today. I'll come back again to come and give you updates about that, okay? And then also, Uganda, His Excellency Bobi Wine is having a campaign today. Today, you are going for campaign. I'll come back today to come and give you updates about what is happening in Uganda. So those of you listen to me, like the video, share the video. I'll come back in the evening to come and give you more updates about what is happening. But this morning, we are talking about Burkina Faso. Nigeria is trying to be a betrayer to Africa. The Nigerians are trying to be betrayer to Africa. They landed on Burkina Faso soil without permission. Their military air force, their Air Force craft, their Air Force military aircraft landed on their soil without permission. And they have seized the aircraft. And then they have arrested all the people on board. So 11 Nigerian military have been arrested and detained in Burkina Faso for landing on their soil without permission, without clearance, without permission. They have arrested 11 of them. 11 of them have been arrested. That's what he's saying. 11 of them have been arrested for coming onto their airspace without permission, without their clearance. So they have arrested 11 Nigerian Air Force military officials. And they are questioning them. They have detained them and they are questioning them. They are asking them questions. Why do you land on our soil? Who gave you the permission? Why did you come here? And they are asking them more questions. And I like that energy. Because these guys could be betrayals. They could be betrayals. France, they are now more closer to France. Nigerian, Tinubu, and the army, they are more closer to France. So if AES, Burkina Faso and the rest don't take care, they can use Nigeria to go and create problem in this country. That's why the AES is very serious. They are very aggressive about that. They are very much aggressive that the Nigerian can betray them. So they are very aggressive. They say next time that they land on their soil again without permission, they will shoot them down. We support it. So guys, that's the update. Thank you so much for coming here. Share my videos, like my videos. Everybody, like the video for me. Let's get more likes. Okay, I'll come back in the evening to talk about Tanzania. Okay, and then Uganda. I'll come back in the evening so that we talk about them. Okay, so thank you so much for coming here. Let's continue to push for freedom and let's continue to crash down dictatorship and imperialism. Okay, so I'll come back for us to talk about these countries again in the evening. Uganda, Tanzania is having a protest today. We are hoping that the protest people come out because the government is using the security force to intimidate the people, so the people are not coming out. But we are hoping that things can change. So like the video for me, share the video, like my video, share my video. Let's get more likes right now so that we go. Okay, I'll come back in the evening so that we talk about Uganda and Tanzania. Like the video for me if you can hear me. Like my video, share my video. Thank you so much. Okay, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Nigeria have to be extra careful. Nigerians have to be extra careful. Tinubu is trying to use Nigeria for his personal gains. He has to be careful. Tinubu is trying to use Nigeria for his personal gains. He has to be careful. Tinubu is using Nigeria's army to create problem. He has to be extra careful because he will get problem. Tinubu should be extra careful. He will get problem. Trying to use the Nigerian army for your personal interest, you will get problem. That's what I can tell you. So if you are listening to me, like the video, share the video, and I'll come back again so that we discuss. But if you just join, I'm closing the live right now, okay? I'm closing the live. I'm ending the live. Go and watch from the beginning and then listen to the message. Go and watch from the beginning, listen to the message, and listen to what I said. From the beginning, you get to know all the details. So watch the video and then share and then listen to the information and comment and share and like. Thank you so much. I'll come back in the evening. Thank you so much. Please like and share. Like the video and share. Like the video and share for me. Please, everybody click the like button. Everybody click the like button. Please, everybody click the like button. Like the video for me. Everybody click the like button. Like the video for me. Click the like button. Like the video. Everyone, if you can hear me. I'm just done, okay? I'm just done with the information. So I'll come back in the evening. So click the like button. Like the video. I'll come back in the evening so that we discuss more. So like the video, share. And go and watch the video, okay? Go and watch the video and share. Thank you.